Alright, is this working? I don't know if it is. Okay. It is. Jesus Christ, this is a pain in the ass. Mighty, would you not tell that anywhere, please? It's in secret for now, so just shut up. It's working, alright. So, my dear friends who like to watch my content, a little bit of stuff that we need to talk about. I don't know how much the delay is right now. I would like to know, but not sure. First of all, we are on 1920 times 1080 right now. Reason for that being, whilst I was gone, my mom's friend has decided to set me up a way to have 2 monitors, and it was a pain to get the sound working and everything else. And I was just sitting here for like half an hour now. Senko tried to help out as well, so I'm trying it with 2 monitors. Don't know how that's gonna work. We're gonna have Tech Tree Showcase today, 263 as well. Therefore there's also no kind of overlay because we are on full screen right now. I don't know how the quality is looking. I hope it's alright. And yeah, let me just close some stuff because this was just painful. My god. It's in the background. But like this screen here. Yeah. We got it to work, guys. I'm painful. It's so painful. But I need to close off whatever you can see right now. Let me just do that. Alright, there we go. I need to relog out of this. I just closed my game. I'm such a retard. Oh my god. Alright, that was stupid. Lesson learned. Do not press escape to try to log out of your account. Bad idea. Oh my god. I was gone for a week and then I'm already a total idiot again. Big oof to that, I say. Big oof to that. Alright, just give me a moment to come back into this. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh no, dude. At least my frames so far seem stable. I'm streaming on 60 FPS, 1920 times 1080 with 3000 bitrate. So quality should be pretty damn good. Become old? No, I'm not. Yes, Gravy, I am a moron indeed. Also, I can now have the chat open on the second monitor. Yay! No need to have my phone open again and get my neck all hurt. Anyway, game is starting up. Shit. Just gonna have to relog. Yes, no spamming in my chat. And it wouldn't just be you, mighty, whoever spams. Finally. Fucking finally! Alright. It's just that the video on this monitor is quite weird. Coloring and shit. Alright. Let me just connect to my press account so that we can do this. I also will have to equip the tanks because, well, I didn't have time to prepare because this was taking too much of my time. Yeah, exactly, Icarus. I don't need self-hated. I don't need haters. I hate myself. Mighty, stop it or I time you out. I know that you can't see because I had it turned off. You brilliant idiots. There you go. I had the screen turned off. My god. Also, for those who remember the video that I did a couple days ago with this chest, right? I asked Wargaming, I asked Tony, and he said that I can do another one of those. Just lock my game. And I asked if I can do it with these containers, the huge ones. So I will do this on stream. So you can expect that to come soon. I will probably open a 500 again of those. Then I will cut it down to a video. But yeah, we're gonna do this on stream in a couple of days probably. Which is why I got a little bit of a gold refill. Wow. Okay, credits 2 times, that's interesting. But yeah, let's just select all the tanks that we need, right? So we're gonna do the 263 today. So select all the tanks that we need for that. 105. More torture? Yes, more torture. Alright. Other tanks to go from this line. Oh, the 85s. Count as a collectible? I thought it was. Alright. And then just make it like it's the BT7, T2, and then the T26. This is our line for today. Wait, no, we don't do tier 3 downwards. I forgot. We only do tier 4 and upwards, but 2 games per time. I just need to do this because I don't want to show something. I need to turn down my game volume a bit more. This is way too fucking loud for me to be happy about. Alright, there we go. So let's equip the tanks. I will then talk about what I'm equipping on what tanks why. We go over the stats, play 2 games per tank, move to the next tier, mini reviews, you know the drill. And at the end of this stream we're gonna be voting or create the poll for which line we will do next on the next Sunday. Hey Jerome, hey Ice, hey Razor, Mighty, hey Chris. Let's just say hello to everyone because I haven't done that yet. Gravy as well, Senko, Dark. So yeah. Sorry for the big delay. I was planning to stream an hour ago. Didn't work. Feels bad. Big yikes. So let's start with the tier 8 at the tier 4. Equipping first. Let me also just turn off my cursor on stream because I don't think you really need it. There we go. So let's just put some camo on. Good enough. You should put camo on every tank, that's my opinion. The reason why? It gives you alone on TDs 4%. So it can be quite a huge amount. And even just on heavies it gives you only 2%, but those two can make a difference. So you should always put on camo. Let's just put a couple HE and fine. Most annoying line in the game? I'd probably say the line towards the eye is 4. But I don't know. I guess I could do a video on that if you'd like to. This thing has no armor, so giving it extra armor is pointless. Reverse speed because after all, some more aim time. Should be good. And let's have a look at the stats of this tank. So it got a pretty good 85mm. You got 130 out. AP pen, 170 with APCR. So you can pen anything really in your tier, even on tier 5. Because this gun is amazing in terms of pen. Your reload is quite tragic, same as your DPM. You got good aim time with 2.5 seconds. It's okay. Dispersion is meh, but it's low tier. You got 150 average damage, which is pretty damn okay, I would say. 125 for APCR, 190 some HE can be worth it with those 44. Got 5 degrees of gun depression. Does it show your gun arc here? No, it doesn't. Yeah, okay in terms of mobility. Your reverse speed is quite nice. Top speed is meh. Got a good power to weight. You got no armor, so let's not talk about that. You can be HE in the side, even frontally in your superstructure. If you aren't careful. Hello Evan. Or Even? I'm gonna call you Evan, I hope that's fine. If not, tell me in the chat. I have not played in days. So please don't play me. Oh. And also today you can ask me some questions because I was gone for a week, so you couldn't really do that. Let me just make it more comfortable for myself and then we are ready to go. I will also just to mention that again for those who haven't seen my community tab post, put out the video for the replay of the week tomorrow. I think it has been decided already. I will talk with the guy who selects the replays. The channel will be open to send in replays again from tomorrow, or probably in a couple of minutes. I don't know when we will do it, but yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the stream, shall we? Yeah, I agree with you, Ice. The 252 is not the greatest things. That's how to say it? Alright, Evan, I'm happy about that. Alright, this is Mirage, a shit map for tank destroyers, and a crap low tier map at that. We got Devil Covenant in the enemy team. Let me just increase the chat on this. That's way better. And yeah, I'm gonna resume making more videos. Highlights will be up as well. Gonna be working at that the next couple of days as we're still in quarantine. School is not too much, but I got my how do you say it? I only got my vocal kind of exams left, and so I will only have to attend school for the classes for those subjects, which is 2, which is 1 hour on Wednesday and 3 on Thursday. So I'm quite open on time when it comes to making videos and streams. I have a couple of video ideas in mind. I have some stream ideas in mind as well. So yeah, quite a lot of content ideas that I want to do and work on. Looking forward to this. I think I shouldn't play this tank as a sniper. The gun doesn't seem to be accurate enough. But this thing has no armor either, so I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, Dark, just go ahead and sleep, mate. Is it that, Razor? Well, then that's that. But, well, you got what I meant. Interesting poem there, Icarus. I mean, this tank was great before 5.5. I don't know how good it is these days. The stats seem to be okay, the reload just kills it, but that's the fact for every TD. Since 5.5, they just killed all low tier. TDs got hit the most. Because of their alpha damage, they got a crap long reload. Let's just go up here again. It was a bad idea to go down. Use the Matilda to advantage. This is gonna be a tough game. Yeah, that is weird. Ice and we got the Covenanter there. That is a one shot. Quickly put a shot into that BT7 here. Notice the gun can snapshot, which is quite nice. We got some tanks down below. Heads are there. BT here. Let's do auto aim. And go up. Nice. He made him to be a one shot. Let's push in. Let's use the little bit of HP that we still have. Or the good chunk of HP. This is really a bad situation. Let's get out of it. Find the headset, we can. I just tracked him. It's very unfortunate, and we're gonna lose this game because of that missed shot. Blame me all you want, Covenanter. Alright. Oh, you hated this tank? Wait, what? Well, I was confused then. Anyway, was quite an unfortunate game. The gun is okay, it seems. The mobility is pretty decent. He got a 2k box in his account, right? Not the best of tanks. Certainly the reload kills it, I think. But else, this seems to be a fine tank. Let's try a second game. Also, how's the quality of the stream, guys? Would you like to share that information with me? Because I'm interested to hear it from you. Yes. I hate this map. I really do. We are gonna be playing passive for now. Really no point in going aggressive on this map. Especially with a TD and no turret. And this has no gun depression, basically. So going into the middle is just death in and of itself. Also, as it's quite late, and there's not a lot of people in chat, if you have any questions that you never really got answered, then put them in the chat, as I have pretty much full time for those that are in chat right now. I can answer. Alright, Razor, have a good night, mate. This is bad, this is bad. Bad. Thanks for coming by, mate. He's the strongest mate? Nah, I wouldn't say so. Definitely not. There's stronger mediums at tier 8. Oh, not necessarily stronger, just better. I think that fits the term more. Hey there, Berserker. How are you doing? Fortunate bounce. The upper plate is quite nicely angled, so you can bounce some stuff. And your gun mantlet is quite thick too. Hey there, Layla. How are you doing? Do you know why you can't sleep, or is it just not being able to? Did you see top 3? It all depends on the player, really. I haven't played it in a while, so not my strongest tank to play in. I'm definitely better in other tier 8s, so I wouldn't put it in my top 3. In my top 3 there would definitely be tanks like, I don't know, let me think. STA maybe? The D69 was great. The T44 is great as well. I don't know. I mean, all tanks are great if you really can use them, but still. Hey there, Shadow. Alright, so we got a good game out of this. Tank is pretty okay, I'd say. Not bad, not the worst. It's pretty solid. So yeah. Also, I'm thinking, let me just enable this again. I still have these two things, right? Are they locked? Oh my god, come on, work, please. I still have those things, right? For my members and patrons. Where should I put them? Because I still would like to have them on my screen. But I just don't know where to have them. Because I'd like them, I would still like to show my appreciation for them being my patrons. But I just don't know where, you know? Like, this is Patreon, this is members. It isn't up to date yet as I wasn't home. We have 2 more members, which are Senko and David, which I still need to add, but otherwise this is up to date. Hey there, part 7. But I just don't know where to put it. You know what? I have an idea. Why don't we go into a replay and just have a look where we could place this. It's just gonna stay weird and on the screen there. But let's have a look at where we can put this thing. So one idea would be up here maybe, so that they are just always present there. Or maybe here, underneath the team lists. But I just don't know, you know. It's quite hard for me to tell. Hey there, Pyman. I mean, I could probably also put them here. Underneath the, or next to the minimap. But I really am unsure where to put them. Small bar at the bottom of the screen. Then I would have to stretch or yeah, stretch the screen though. So I don't know. Hey Pooh. I don't know where to put them. That's the question, right? Or the main question. On the map? Oh, could do that, of course. Right corner. Yeah, it would still have this part. That's put it like this. I really don't know to be. No, it hasn't frozen, Poo. I just this is just a replay right now to see where to put these things for membership and patrons, because I want them to be on the screen. Like, I want to show my thanks that they are supporting me through money, but I really didn't consider where to put them. I really don't know. Let me just drink something because I haven't done that in a while. Like, should I put this in the bottom corner? What do you think? I mean, I would be fine with it. It's just like, where else could I put it, right? I could even consider making a frame there around that. But as I say, I'm not sure. Oh, congrats, part 7. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna decide on that sometime else. I don't wanna just do something else during my actual purpose of this stream. So yeah, let's just keep how do you become member? Underneath the stream there should be something that says join. There you can basically do that. Don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, let's just put stuff on. I don't know, let's just put attachment on it, right? This fits the tank. It's so annoying that you always have to go down to do this. It's quite painful. So as this is a TD, I will do my normal setup here. Double rep kit just because of I'm getting double track. Punchy gun, so let's do this loadout. Maybe do this. Ah, nice one, Pooh. Congrats. Apply. Oh, I have already. I'm done. But we need a gun rammer. The pen on this thing is good enough. You don't really need that. Defense system, you're not ramming. Cam on that. This is more of a defensive tank destroyer. Extra hit points, traverse speed, more aim time. This. And yeah, you get a PC. Alright, good night. Move. Stream is pixely? Well, that's awkward. No. I just got a different monitor. Which has full HD, which I'm streaming on with 60 FPS right now. So if that's a bit pixely, I can change that a bit, but I don't know. I don't see any issue on my side right now. If I check on my screen, it seems to be fine. Oh yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about the tech. You got a quite nice gun, and again, it's a 58mm. 85, sorry. Your aim time goes up quite drastically, which is why you want to go for aim time and equipment. You get a good, an okay reel. Let's say okay. 7.4 seconds for 200 alpha with 144 pen is okay. Not the best, but it's manageable. You got 194, which is pretty damn good for tier 5, so you can pen anything. Pixely, I guess it's my frame rate. I don't know. I will have a look into it. Anyway, yeah. You have 170 alpha, 300 pen with 44, so your AT doesn't change. Your alpha just goes up. But now, okay, that's weird. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. Maybe it's just my bitrate that goes up and down right now. Hey Linux. Anyway, you get a bit more gun depression, your elevation goes up, and your camo's nice. Your speed gets better. 48 forward is quite nice, 14 backward is also pretty good. Your power to weight is still decent, you accelerate about the same range of speed. And yeah, your traverse speed is not, it gets worse, but it's still manageable. Let's just jump into it. Also, how have you been since the week I was gone? Because I haven't talked to some of you, I'm pretty sure. I was a bit active on Discord, but not too often as my sleep schedule kinda messed up itself. Oh, today I woke up at 5 PM. That wasn't a good time for my sleep schedule. Overall, it was fun. But yeah. Alright, it's Himmelsdorf. They have 2 heavies, 3 as well, but let's go medium side. That doesn't sound too good, Layla. As you can see, the speed is okay in this tank. It's not slow. Pretty good, I'd say. Especially for tank destroyer. But the on-the-move accuracy, as you can see in the aiming circle, is quite massive. So you don't want to fire on the move, really. Yeah, let's set up here. Maybe we can put some cross shots in on that spot here. In case they want to try and attack. Indeed. Got 6 degrees of gun depression. Seems to be hard to use, right? Pen is great though. Have I heard of the Pantofli drama? Yes, I do. I did. Quite a bit, actually. I've been considering doing a video about it, but I'm not sure currently, because it kinda seems to have resolved itself. And additional stuff has been added, so don't know. We'll see. Hey Pickles, how you doing? It's quite the bad shot. The enemy's coming back. That's tough. Alright, this is another loss. And that's 100% sure. Gonna go in here. Gonna try and attack this Stück if we can. Good pick up there, I guess. That was bad. And we're dead. If a decent raged at teams. I'm fine, Pooh. Why are you even talking about Panto's body now? I don't get it. I mean, first, my brain. People are a bit too fixated on what's outside. Like, who cares? I don't get that drama that Panto and Rowling had anyway about go to the gym and shit. Like, what? Just leave it be, man. Really. Who cares? Yeah, Pooh, just send me in PM. Alright, this game wasn't too good, but the tank seems to be quite nice. I haven't played it since I grinded the 268 line, which is over a year ago. I know that you're chatting. I think that's wrong. I'm just a bit confused on why Pontifle's body is the topic of choice. I know, Ice. I know about that being a drama as well. Copperfield, not a good map for a tank without a turret. Neither good for a tank without gun depression. I mean, just to give my statement on the whole giveaway drama that was with Pontifle and his community, I don't think he's necessarily in the wrong. The only thing I can agree with his community is the fact that he didn't say it from the start that he's giving thanks to his moderators. Which is what I did in my RBC. Like, I told you my plan of how I'm giving away tanks. I told you that 5 are given away personally that I've chosen. 1 was the drawing competition that Yusuf won. 2 or 3 I gave 2 I gave away via YouTube for free, and 1 just via a normal giveaway, bot giveaway on Discord. So you know from the start how I gave away those tanks, and you all agreed with it. The issue that Pontifle's community has is that he didn't tell from the start how he gives those away, which is probably what he should have done, and he even acknowledged that. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing we can change, and I don't really want to get into that too much. Bye, Senko. That was a terrible shot. Use adrenaline here. This thing has some decent DPM, so let's use it. That was a terrible shot. This thing, by the way, starts where Russia really becomes renowned for with their tank stars, which is the gun mantlet. It soaks up too much. No, part 7, that was RBC, which was in February. RBM I still will do. I will do a video. I hope tomorrow. I'm gonna try to put it out then. I got 2 tanks, and I also got a Wargaming giveaway sponsored for my 2K subs, which I will also be including into that video. So just watch out for that. I will try to put it out tomorrow. If not, it will be hitting on Tuesday. Oh well, yeah. That's the general plan right now. The gun of this tank is quite nice, by the way. Seems pretty solid. Accuracy is okay. Aim time is meh, could be a bit better. And the pen as well as alpha damage are great. Thanks for that compliment, Pico. Don't worry about. Yeah. If you don't like my stream quality, you don't need to watch the stream. I'm doing my best to have it as good as I can. If it doesn't appeal to you, then that's not my fault, because I'm limited by my setup and internet. So apologies for that. Yeah, and it's pretty good. I like the tank. Welcome back, Pooh. So, what I said in the game, gunman. This thing has a huge gunman for his front. And the upper plate is quite well angled as well. You know what? Let me just turn on my cursor again, else you don't know what I'm pointing at. Alright, here. So the gun mantlet is quite huge on this tank. It's gonna absorb a lot of shots, but your gun might get damaged. The upper plate is quite well angled. How much does it have actually? Where is the armor? Ah, here, 45. So it's 45 angled at. Pretty good angle. I don't know quite yet what angle that would be, but it probably will go up to like 100 plus. So you can bounce some stuff on this tank. If you use your gun depression, it goes up even better. You have a cupola, but it's, I think, just a viewport, so it doesn't even do damage. And it just keeps going through the line with your gun mantlets. And they absorb quite a bit. Just in tier 10 they get a weak spot, but we're gonna get to that. Let's get to tier 6 though, where the line starts to get interesting, but it still hasn't diverged yet. Let's put this camo. So you start getting the SU, and this is the last tank that combines both the 268 and the 263 line. You have 122mm on this tank with, I think it was 12.2 seconds reload, or 8 or something like that. I don't quite remember. We'll have a look onto that. But the gun is amazing in my eyes. You can also play it with the 85mm, which some people did. Some of my clanmates did back in the days. Which gives you better aim time. I think the DPM is pretty much the same, but your alpha damage goes down. Pen is the same as well. But yeah, let's just have a look into it. So the stats of this tank: you can have this gun, 122. You have 2000 DPM roundabout with 12.2 seconds reload, 175 pen, which is great. It's a normal IS gun. 217 premium, 40330. Your HE is great. Try to use it. 6 degrees of gun depression, the same as before, but you lose 5 degrees of gun elevation, so you can't aim up as much. Your aim time is quite high and your dispersion as well, but it's manageable. And then you got the 100 actually. It's a 100mm gun, which gives you more DPM, better aim time and accuracy. Your APCR pen goes up. But overall, both are viable options. I prefer to go with the big gun. But both can be used. I guess this is more for frontline, this is more for sniping purposes. As your camo also stays a little bit more, because the bigger the caliber of your gun, the more you lose when firing. So keep that in mind. You don't got a lot of armor, but it's okay. Your speed goes up again, which is nice. Also your power to weight, so you accelerate quicker. Your traverse speed is still garbage, but it's okay. So let's just have a quick look at chat. Hey, score. Hey there, Androids. How you doing? I agree with you on that, pretty much, Ice. I did not ignore you, Androids. I just didn't see your name yet. Yeah, anyway, having a look at the tank, again, you have this big mantlet. Your upper plate is a bit less angled, so it's less reliable against higher tiers. Tier 5 is still gonna bounce on this. So yeah, gun mantlet is quite nice, it's gonna absorb a lot of shit. And let's just go into it. Italio, I'm currently on my press account, but if you check the link out when you do this command, you can see all the tanks I got on my main, which is pretty much up to date. I think there shouldn't be a tank missing on it. I'm pretty good on Drysk, I just got a bit of a headache. I've been quite annoyed trying to fix my stream or the setup because my sound wasn't working earlier and then some other shit, and yeah, got me a bit riled up, so it's fine. I mean, whatever. Be a bit more aggressive with the SU here. You can camp on this map, I don't like to do it too much. You got 6 degrees of gun depression as well, so you can use it. Unfortunate shot for me. Come on, please be nice to each other in the chat. It's not looking too good. Team's very passive. But that's low tier for you. Alright, see you, Linux. Alright, weren't able to pick that up. Try to reverse down. Night. Got shot there, that's probably the Churchill. I'm looking at the alpha damage at least. I think we should push on this Cheeto here. He seems to be pretty much alone. Ah, don't worry, Linux. You got the time and you want to watch the content, then you can. No one is gonna force you to watch. Hello there, Relentless. Yep, that's true. Something I forgot to mention actually. This tank can get ammo rack quite easily. Right here on the side is the ammo rack. So be careful about that when you play this tank and showing your side. That seems to have been the Thunder. Part 7, maybe it's just because you're staying up the longer you are awake. Without eating, the more hungry you will get, I'm assuming. Don't think really it's about the time of the day, but more the time of being awake. It's quite an unlucky shot. I hit right into the engine neck, as you can see that Thunder bounced. Hit my gun mantlet. Luke just picked up our Excelsior. There's the Churchill. I'm gonna reverse now. That's quite the low roll. It was nearly a min roll there. No one forces you to watch my content, Linux, you know that. And let's see if we can win this game. I'd like to focus. Well, reverse behind the bush again. Spot it. There. Hold on. Let's reverse up. One shot into you, so you are now a one shot for my team. If you would pen, that is. It's a 1v3, now a 1v2. Don't know the HP of the Stuck, but he seems to be a good player. Because he already got 3 kills. See if we can pick up that Churchill first though. He has a turret. I think he was around about a one-shot area. Yes, he is. We don't high roll though. Stays alive. Push in now. We don't want to get attacked by 2 tanks at once. Reverse on this tank is great, so we are able to turn around and kill the SU. I killed the Stuck. AC is back in the tank. Churchill's right over here. Let's aim in. And good night. 1v3. Yes! Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Caliban. Yes. Good game. That was a bit of a hassle at the end there. Especially starting with that bounce on the Churchill. But we managed to turn this around. It was a nice game. We only missed one shot. I don't know when we did. Was it at the start? I think it was. And the bounce was on the Churchill. So yeah, good game. Not too bad. I didn't expect that Stuck to be this aggressive, by the way. I mean, he's a good player. Well, he played better than his stats are showing. Seems to be new though, so credit to him. But give him a thumbs up. Played that nicely. He came in at the right time. I was just expecting that. Not bad. Not too bad. It shows what this tank can and cannot do. Let's have a look at the chat. This is worth to get. Yeah, it's also getting buffed, so you should go and pick that up. Ada XS, how you doing? Clutch jockey. Lul. Ada Nick. Yeah, Resoluto. I won. Yes, it is. Alright. Was a good game in the tank. Let's play second to see if we can perform this well again. It's unlikely, but let's just give it a try. Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I mean, I was sure it wasn't gonna be an ace because the damage was a bit too low and I was playing a bit too passive, but hey, great game. Not too bad. Winter Malinovka. That KV2 is gonna be a bit of a pain. If he hits me in the side, he could ammo rack me for full hit points, so gotta be careful with that. Black Panzer 4 is dangerous too. It's also not a good TD map. I'm gonna play a bit more in the middle here, right in that bush. Gives you quite a lot of options. You can shoot in there, you can quickly support here. You can sometimes spot stuff early here and support here, so probably the most well-rounded in my eyes. We did not get spotted. Let's get some distance here. I really don't want to get spotted. That was bad timing. And I got spotted as well. Wasn't the best outcome. You can also snapshot with this tank quite nicely. Your soft stats are pretty good, if I remember correctly. You don't see them in game, but on third-party websites like Blitzhanger and Blitzstars, you should be able to see them. It was a bad shot. Alright, he has been picked off. They have arrived now as well. Was to be expected. Also, hello Tadash. I don't think I've said hi to you yet. Play aggressively. Can only be Crusade on support, and I do not fear that. That was a bad shot. Use adrenaline. I don't want to take too much damage from this dude. Alright, there we go. Crusader wasn't even here. And let's go after the KV-1S. Two tanks. Oh. But another good game. Pretty solid. Tank is quite nice. It's definitely worth a pickup. You can also play this tank with the 100 mil. Gives you more DPM and better gun stats. But I still prefer the big one. I don't know. Just seems better. More fitting to me. What is glowing here? Why are you glowing? I don't know. Alright. Where's my mouse gun? So next tank. SE-101. It's quite disliked by most. And we will talk about the reason for that very soon. But let me just equip the tank really quickly. So you got a 100mm gun, as the name of the tank already suggests. You got, I think, 310 alpha damage with really good pen. And you got heat as well, which is gonna help you. Go for this. You got really good DPM as well. 2.8 with 6.6 reload is pretty good in my eyes. You can go for a camo net in this. I rarely camp with this tank, or camped. I'm playing it aggressively, so I'm going for the optics. I'm going with the armor because of the superstructure and upper plate can be a bit better. Reverse speed is pretty alright on this tank. We don't need that. Toolbox. And so, the reason why this tank is hated is pretty simply because it has 2 degrees of penetration. You lose gun elevation 2 degrees. You lose gun depression 3 degrees. Or 4. Which is why this tank is disliked a lot. I actually really like it. Your pen is 219, which is really good. Your heat is 330. It's basically the T54 gun, if you so want. Because the pen is the same, and the pen or AP and heat is the same. Or pretty much, at least. You got okay AT. You lose pen as the caliber is smaller, but still, pretty good gun. You are accurate. Your aim time is good. I loved the tank, actually. In fact, let me show you my stats on this tank, which have been 73% with 2-1 alpha damage. I don't know. I like the tank. I played quite well in it overall. And so, let's just get into some gameplay, shall we? Can you show the gun arc? Not really. It doesn't show in-game, unfortunately. Lion Rise. Alright. A bit confused about chat, so I'm not really able to follow you. But having a look at the game, Mason rules, a map where you usually need gun depression. Tier 7. Not the best, but matchmaking is kind. And yeah, this is also where the line starts to split, by the way. We now got a counterpart, which is the SU-152, which you can play going towards the 268. This goes towards the 263, which is the line we're going to be playing today. And yeah. As you can already see, you can't really get your gun down at all. Or not too much at least. Pretty good result. You can also side scrape a bit in this tank. So choose. But I want to be careful here. He can shoot heat and just pen me straight away. Alright. Let's be aggressive here, which is what this tank is good at. Which also will be shown with the rest of the line, pretty much. Except for maybe the T9. That was the SU-100Y. Let's be careful about that. Not too worried about the Chaffee, as this tank is quite a small gun. Still is able to pen me. I hit that blind shot. Alright. Played a bit too aggressively. That spot there pretty much killed me. The SU there sitting back was a bit too recklessly. Bad by me. Probably not part 7. Probably not. At least it's highly unlikely. I still got an SP1C somewhere. Quite confusing, because I haven't seen him yet. Oh, here he is. Quite alright the result, not what I really was looking forward to. I mean, we died early, but we still were able to put out 1.5k damage. As I said, DPM is great on this tank. Also, hello Mixpick. Welcome to the channel. Anyway, I like the tank, so let's see how we can do in this game here with a map with a needed gun depression once again. Not sure where to go, so let's play a bit around in the middle here. They only got one heavy tank, and I can pretty much out DPM a Tiger, I think, at least. I mean, I for sure can't out reload him, but the PM should be fine. It was a ridiculous angle that I just bounced on. And that's Russian gunmantlets for you. Yeah, Mark of Excellence would be nice in game. I would try hard on them, to be honest. I mean, I've heard Wargaming talk about it once, but it's not really in their interest currently. All I know. And I'm still playing too aggressive. Not good. Yep, I am outmatched here. Quite clearly. That was a bad idea for me to go here. Absolutely shouldn't have done that. Was a bad game, but at least I was able to show how not to play this tank. Let me just check Discord really. Yeah, part 7, that was my idea. That was exactly my idea. You got me there. Alright. Tank, don't play too aggressive, don't play too passive. I think I showed quite well how not to play this tank. I usually play this better. I don't know what's really wrong with me today, but let's get to the real bad shit about this line. This thing. Probably the worst of this entire line, in my eyes. Tank is terrible. We'll get to it in a moment. Just put some camo on this tank and equip it as well. I mean, of course, you can be different. You can think these tanks are great. In my ideas, or in my eyes, this tank is absolute terrible, trash, and nothing you want to play. Not at all. Yeah, Layla, I just got some PMs. Let's check. So, something interesting about this tank though. You got the Ice 4 gun, pretty much. You got full 40 alpha damage, you got great pen, decent mobility, such. But here's where the real shit begins. You get a bit more gun depression, but your gun is terrible. Really, I gotta say that. Your aim time seems to be good, your accuracy seems to be good, but your soft stats are just pure trash. It's so awful. You can't snapshot with this thing. Aiming in can usually miss quite often. I've not had a fun time. I skipped this tank halfway through. Oh, I hate this. You lose even more gun elevation. 16, 18 before, 20 before that. I hate this tank so much. Your pen is great, don't get me wrong. The gun seems to be good, but it really isn't. Your mobility is okay as well, like you are even quicker than the tank before. I still hate this thing. I hate it so much. Yeah, I have to change my status on Discord, that's true. Let me quickly do that. Alright. Changed my Discord status. So, as I say, this tank is quite speedy. You're quicker than your tier 7 counterpart. The gun seems to be great. You got a good reload. Your DPM is trash. What's wrong with my keyboard? There we go. You got no really a lot of gun depression, but it's better than the tank before by 2 degrees. And you can basically play it like the tier 10. It already teaches you the gameplay, so YOLO in and just rush away your enemies, basically. But there's tanks that can do this better at this tier. For example, a Yak Panther 2. Just alone the gun is way better. And the first tier 8 is out. You can also, by the way, bounce some stuff on this tank, as your upper plate is quite good angle. But don't rely ever on your armor. And we got quite into the trap of the enemy. They were super extremely passive. And the gun is starting to troll already. Let's try and run, as the team has split itself. And with it. Nah, Layla, it's different. But yeah, as I say, I hate this tank. Don't try to skip it if you can. It's really, really bad. Like, also, what is this team doing? What is he doing here? This is too much for me. So we are gonna lose this game. That's pretty clear from the start. So let's just wait until it's over. Yeah, here too, Nick. Germany has the same time zone. Yeah, this tank is just really pure torture. It's really good for nothing, if you ask me. I hate this tank so much. Alright, let's try another game. Let's see if it is gonna be better. It's fine. It won't be better. Trust me. Trash map for this tank. You need gun depression. This tank doesn't have it. If you. Layla, you should really try to sleep. It's not good for your health if you don't. You're a nurse. You should know that. Aim time. I have, Layla. The accounting is just an issue. Same goes for NA. And I don't want to use other people's account to play on a different service. It's not how I want to be doing things. I am spotted here. And it's better be quick. See if we can hit that. We can. Like, the pen is good on this tank. So you can pen most things you encounter, and if that's not enough, just shoot heat. 340mm will get you through anything. Regardless. Ouch. Alright, let's play this aggressively. See if we can get away with it. Seems that we are. Why was I not able to reverse? It didn't let me. I hate this tank. I really do. It's bad. Don't play. Alright, let's get to T9 and the actual good shit. So, if you don't know, this tank has the highest DPM in-game. With 4,300. There was quite a huge outrage about this tank when it received this buff. But do you know what is amazing about this community? Not even 1 week later, and no one ever talked about this tank ever again and its DPM. It's fun. It's so funny. People are stupid. And yeah. Pen is exactly the same as the tank before. Same as your alpha damage. Your reload just goes up drastically. Your aim time and accuracy as well. You still only have 4 degrees of gun depression. Your camo goes up as well. Your elevation stays the same. So your gun characteristics don't change, just the tank itself changes. Other than reload and shit. And the hull. So you get way more mobile, as you can see. Top speed goes up. But your power to raid is amazing with 22. You accelerate very quickly. And you don't have that stupid back turret anymore, which makes no sense considering that this is the same as this in this. So don't know where it fits in this line, but it apparently does. You got a big gun mantlet which can absorb some shit. You got a gun mantlet, so a cupola, so don't try to even do anything with fall down. It's not gonna work. You got no armor whatsoever on the front. You can get HE'd in the back, even by some high caliber tanks in the side. But play careful. Don't play this thing aggressively unless you really are safe when doing so. And let's see how we can do. We got to Normandy. And quite a good matchmaking. Only 2 tier 9s. Let's see how we can do on this map. But yeah, this tank is way better than the tank before. 5.9 is really good with the alpha damage. As I say, it's the highest DPM that you can get in game. So in that case, it is kind of unique. But it has no armor. So you trade that. Yak Tiger or this tank? I'd go for Yak Tiger. Because it has gun depression. And some armor. Like, gun wise, this tank is probably better. I'm actually quite sure. But in the overall question, I would still go for the Yak Tiger just because of the armor that the tank provides. And because it's a German gun, so you actually have accuracy. And it's also top 3 in accuracy, together with the Tortoise. This just being number 1. As you can see, already up to 2k damage. And this STI, which has the same gun, has just way worse reload than us. So we can just do that. Hurry's still back there. Didn't get spotted for whatever reason that may be. Should not quite able to get in cover. Ah yeah, that's why I turned off my chat. Because of idiots like this. Hey there, Ferris. I was talking about the Yak Tiger later. So as you can see, we did some good damage. I mean, the Hori picked us up in the end. Was a bit unfortunate. Welcome back, Razor. And yeah, I'm gonna give you a provocative because you spammed the chat. You have an important question, go ahead. I have not part 7. Alright, seems that the team really wants to go this side, huh? Okay, I did not expect this. E75 or VK. That shot. Alright. Not gonna get much out of this position, so let's relocate. 704 is gonna get spotted there. Let's give some support for our 704 here. 49 is gonna help out with him. I mean, the EM1 can't run anyway, so I'm gonna shoot the guy that can hide. Well, I guess that didn't work so as I wanted to. Nope. Thank you. Goodbye. As I said, the gun mantlet is gonna block some stuff, but it is gonna damage your gun. I thought he shot. Oh my goodness. Big misplay by me. Yeah, that didn't work out. Razor, you can play it pretty much like the rest of the line, but as it has mobility, you can play it more aggressively. So the 268 can be used both as a sniper and as an aggressive tank destroyer. What do you mean, part 7? I answered your question if I watched it. If it's something else, then tell me. Alright, so I forgot to talk about the stats of the 263, so that's awkward. But what I can tell you is 7.2 seconds reload, 460 alpha damage, so your DPM is quite solid. You got meh penetration on this tank, as you got 8p. It's okay to snipe. You got APCR as premium. No heat for this tank, unfortunately. Your armor is not too good. Especially your gun mantlet is a weak spot, not like the other tanks in the line. You have no gun depression. I think you have 5, I think, or 4. That should have penned. Does it have the highest DPM at tier 10? Not sure. For the TDs, probably, but mediums might have higher. But as I say, I forgot to check or show the stats, so my mistake there. I want to angle up this tank as well because everything is angled. Angling some more will give you even more armor, or at least effective armor. You can play this thing hold down, but I don't recommend you to, because the gun mantlet is a weak part and will get penned by pretty much any tier 10. It's also called the YOLO wagon because you can do stuff like this aggressively, and I really recommend you to do. If you play this aggressively and wiggle up a bit, you can get some bounces on your tank, unless they fire heat into your tracks and pen. He tried. And the waffle was behind me. Yay! And I don't know what he's doing, or what he is doing, but it probably comes with losing the game. Yeah, the gun mantlet is pretty damn harsh. And your gun gets damaged too. How was the rest of the train journey? Pretty okay. I watched a bit more of JoJo. Listened to some music. Was just chilling out. But thanks for asking. Cool. It's fun. I tried. Probably was a bit too eager there against that E100, peeking a bit too far, which resulted in that waffle being able to shoot me in the back. But yeah. Heat doesn't fully stop. That's a misconception that people have. Heat isn't getting fully blocked by spaced armor. Spaced armor just helps against heat. And tracks count as spaced armor. So let's have a look at the stats. 3-5 seconds. 3. No. Ooh, okay, yeah. It definitely has the highest tier 10 DPM. That's a pretty good accuracy. Good pen. 290. 330 with APCR. So you're gonna pen everything. Of course I'm watching JoJo. I just had always stopped in between sometimes because I'm watching other anime as well. 4 degrees of gun depression. You get some more gun elevation, which is nice. Your HE is pretty good. 460 alpha. 75 pen is good. Let's get that one again. Yeah, I'm pretty much yeah, I know, Pooh. I was just not sure if it is. That's all. But yeah, as to get back to the heat thing with tracks and shit. Tracks don't fully absorb heat as heat explodes on impact, unlike HE, high explosive. But the thing that makes the shell keeps sort of flying, but after hitting its first surface, for example the tracks or spaced armor, it starts to lose pen by every little bit it travels. I don't know how much it exactly is. I don't know if Wargaming states it somewhere, but you lose pen. And if it's not too far that the shell travels, then you will be able to pen through tracks and stuff, or heat protection. Which is a big misconception people have, that spaced armor always will protect you from heat, which is just stupid. Don't ever believe that. Nah, Pooh, I check to showcase I only play. I don't show replays. Yeah, I believe that. Part 7. I'm currently where Caesar had just lost to Vamu, or whatever the name was. I'm bad with names when it comes to anime, so don't judge me. But yeah, Caesar just died. And JoJo found him with Lisa. That's where I am right now. That's the last episode I finished before my train arrived. I will probably watch some more tonight. Also, we already blocked over 2k damage in this tank. You can side scrape. It's just not recommended as your gun mantlet is not too or your gun arc is not too far or too wide. That was bad. I wanted to shoot the track. Yeah, he's just gonna pen me easily. Oh, I don't know what he's doing, but he's not fighting back, so it's time to farm. Guess he just gave up on life. And we won. Ah, Vame. Layla, I made a video about how shell types work a long time ago. Well, I'm sorry for the spoiler. The claw on the back is actually... I'm sorry, I thought everyone in here that already watched it or isn't going to. I'm sorry. I wasn't intending to spoil. Yeah, what, who was it? Razor said, you can try to HE the back of this tank. I wouldn't recommend doing so, even if it shows as gray, don't do it. Side is more like what you want. And yeah, that pretty much concludes the tech tree showcase for today. It was a longer stream than it usually. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. I will stream for me later on today on my usual time, probably. I'll try to put a video up today as well on my RBM tanks and the 2K sub giveaway. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this stream. And have a good night and see you all again next time. Bye bye.